Kumusta mga ka-atletiko? Ito ang remaining schedule sa 2023 Premier Volleyball League's second All-Filipino Conference. October 26, Thursday sa Inares Center, Antipolo, 2 p.m. Jerflor Defenders laban sa Creamline Coal Smashers, 4 p.m. Akari Chargers vs Farm Fresh Foxies. At 6 p.m. Signal HD Spikers laban sa Choco Mucho Flying Titans. October 28, Saturday sa Santa Rosa Sports Complex. At 4 p.m. Galleries Tower High Risers vs FDU Logistics Cargo Movers. At 6 p.m. NX-led Chameleons vs Petrogas Angels. October 31, Tuesday sa Phil Oil Eco Oil Arena. At 2 p.m. Cherry Tigo Crossovers vs Quezon City Jerflor Defenders. 4 p.m. Farm Fresh Foxies vs Creamline Coal Smashers. At 6 p.m. Signal HD Spikers vs Akari Chargers. November 2, Thursday sa Santa Rosa Sports Complex ulit tayo, 2 p.m. PLDT High Speed Hitters vs NX-led Chameleons. 4 p.m. Choco Mucho Flying Titans vs Galleries Tower High Risers. At 6 p.m. F2 Logistics Cargo Movers vs Petrogas Angels. Punta naman tayo sa Phil Sports Arena sa November 4, Saturday. Farm Fresh Foxies vs Signal HD Spikers at 2 p.m. Quezon City Jerflor Defenders vs PLDT High Speed Hitters sa 4 p.m. At 6 p.m. Petrogas Angels vs Cherry Tigo Crossovers. November 7, Tuesday sa Phil Sports Arena, 2 p.m. NX-led Chameleons vs Choco Mucho Flying Titans. 4 p.m. Farm Fresh Foxies vs F2 Logistics Cargo Movers. At 6 p.m. Quezon City Jerflor Defenders vs Signal HD Spikers. November 9, Thursday sa Phil Sports Arena, 2 p.m. ay ang laban ng Galleries Tower High Risers vs PLDT High Speed Hitters. 4 p.m. NX-led Chameleons vs Cherry Tigo Crossovers. 6 p.m. Creamline Coal Smashers vs Petrogas Angels. November 11, Saturday sa Phil Sports Arena, Quezon City Jerflor Defenders vs F2 Logistics Cargo Movers at 12 noon, 2 p.m. Signal HD Spikers vs Petrogas Angels. 4 p.m. Akari Chargers vs Choco Mucho Flying Titans. 6 p.m. PLDT High Speed Hitters vs Cherry Tigo Crossovers. November 14, Tuesday sa Smart Araneta Coliseum. At 2 p.m. Farm Fresh Foxies vs Quezon City Jerflor Defenders. 4 p.m. Galleries Tower High Risers vs Creamline Coal Smashers. At 6 p.m. Akari Chargers vs NX-led Chameleons. November 16, Tuesday sa Phil Oil Eco Oil Arena. NX-led Chameleons vs Galleries Tower High Risers at 2 p.m. F2 Logistics Cargo Movers vs Signal HD Spikers sa 4 p.m. Petrogas Angels vs Choco Mucho Flying Titans naman sa 6 p.m. Biyahe tayong Cagayan de Oro sa November 18, Saturday. Quezon City Jerflor Defenders vs Akari Chargers sa 4 p.m. 6 p.m. PLDT High Speed Hitters vs Creamline Coal Smashers. November 21, Tuesday sa Phil Sports Arena. At 2 p.m. Petrogas Angels vs Farm Fresh Foxies. 4 p.m. Signal HD Spikers vs Cherry Tigo Crossovers. At 6 p.m. Choco Mucho Flying Titans vs F2 Logistics Cargo Movers. November 23, Thursday sa Phil Sports Arena, 2 p.m. Galleries Tower High Risers vs Akari Chargers. 4 p.m. Creamline Coal Smashers vs NX-led Chameleons. 6 p.m. Choco Mucho Flying Titans vs PLDT High Speed Hitters. November 25, Saturday sa Phil Sports Arena, 2 p.m. Signal HD Spikers vs NX-led Chameleons. 4 p.m. Akari Chargers vs Petrogas Angels. 6 p.m. Cherry Tigo Crossovers vs F2 Logistics Cargo Movers. November 28, Tuesday sa Phil Sports Arena. Farm Fresh Foxies vs Galleries Tower High Risers at 2 p.m. Choco Mucho Flying Titans vs Quezon City Jerflor Defenders at 4 p.m. Creamline Coal Smashers vs Cherry Tigo Crossovers at 6 p.m. November 30, Thursday sa Phil Sports Arena, Galleries Tower High Risers versus Quezon City Jet Floor Defenders at 2 p.m. Creamline Coal Smashers versus Akari Chargers at 4 p.m. F2 Logistics Cargo Movers versus PLDT High Speed Hitters at 6 p.m. December 2, Saturday sa Iloilo at 4 p.m. NX-led Chameleons versus Farm Fresh Foxies at 6 p.m. Cherry Tigo Crossovers versus Chocomucho Flying Titans. At ang final matches sa December 5, Tuesday sa Phil Sports Arena, Galleries Tower High Risers versus Signal HD Spikers at 2 p.m. PLDT High Speed Hitters versus Petrogas Angels sa 4 p.m. At F2 Logistics Cargo Movers versus Creamline Coal Smashers at 6 p.m. Aling mga matches ang aabangan mo dyan mga ka-atletiko? I-comment mo na yan!